Hi, Book Monster Mitch. I'm attempting to tackle something that maybe I shouldn't, but I got a wild hair in me to at least attempt this. What I'm attempting to tackle is in the realm of The Wizard of Oz. And the reason I got the wild hair is because recently I watched the new Wicked movie, Wicked for Good, and I restarted the first Wicked movie, the first part. So what I'm attempting now, if you if you have followed my channel um at all, you know I'm not only into reading books and video games and whatnot, but I'm also attempting to write my own material. So with all that being said, I am attempting to write a story set in the Oz universe, set in Frank L. Baum's um, Oz universe. And the story I'm attempting is going to tell about the Cowardly Lion before the events of Dorothy and the Scarecrow and Tin Man and Lion um, going to meet the wizard. Um, so, yeah, I'm kind of writing an outline or notes to that effect. I started a couple days ago with that. So I have no idea where I'm really going with it yet, but I do know a couple of things. It will be set before the events of The Wizard of Oz, before Dorothy and Toto land in Oz. Um, Glinda the Good Witch will be off doing something. I don't know what she will be doing, but she won't be part of this story. If she will, it will be a minor, um, here I am, off I go type thing. Kind of like a cameo, or maybe even mentioned by name and not not shown up at all. Um, I'm almost sure the Wicked Witch will show up in some way, shape, or form. I just don't know yet. Um, how and where and when anything will play out. Like I said, I'm in very early stages, just kind of notes and outline, fragmented sentences and whatnot. Um, just that type of thing. I do know I want to show that the lion was not always a coward, not always known as the cowardly lion. He was brave at one point, and somehow or another, was branded or became a coward. Um, Prior to the story we know, and that's all I really know. Um, I'm confident that I won't get hit with plagiarism because please correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the Oz stories or Oz setting is in public domain where just about anybody can go in there and kind of make up their own thing. Look, Wicked is set in the um land of Oz that we know. It's just not the exact story that we know, but it shares the same characters and settings for the most part. So please let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. That way, maybe I will do it just to amuse myself. Just won't go ahead and, pursue it any further for publishing, but, or maybe just stop dead in my tracks. However, I'm still working on Dawn Shall Come. That's a long time coming. Like I said previously, I've been having that story roaming around in my head more or less for the better part of 20 years, probably going on 30 years at this point. So that's still, an original idea of my own that I will work on. Um, just this Cowardly Lion story of Oz just popped in my head, and for better or worse, it's most likely or strictly because of Wicked. So that's all for this video. Have a good day, good evening. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll be back soon with another video. Thank you.